Welcome.
What up, though?
Welcome to Woman Crush Every Day, where we discuss queer media, especially when it is black and especially when it is woman. I'm your host, Tang B, aka Sean B. Scribe.
And I'm your host, Allison, aka Al Wu.
And today we are going to discuss Twenties by Lena Waithe on BET Season 2, Episode 9. We are almost there.
Yes, we are so close to the finish line.
More, the season finale is on its way.
I can't wait. Oh my gosh, but this was a solid episode. I feel like so many little seeds were planted throughout this episode to like get us juiced up for what is to come. Oh my gosh.
Hey everybody who's joined. I see everybody who's joined on Instagram. Thank you for joining the chat.
What up though?
So we're going to jump right into the episode. What up Jamaica Sawin on YouTube. And then we'll jump into some other stuff at the end of this episode, like our usual shout outs and whatnot, and some special things y'all should know about. So let's start off with 20 Season 2 Episode 9. What was your favorite moment?
Whew. All right. So one of my favorite moments of this episode, to me, I thought was really fun. The scene, the second scene of this episode, when it's Nia, Marie, and Hattie, and they are discussing the fact that Chuck and Marie have broken up.
Nia in tears.
Yeah, yeah. But like in this moment, as Marie is recanting the story and all that stuff, Hattie is filling in with different like singers and stuff and just saying like, you know, I hear you, Whitney, you know, Patty. And I just thought that was such a funny little moment. So I thought that was really fun. In terms of second, I had a second favorite scene. Hold on. Oh my gosh, my stuff. Of course, it's going to embarrass me right
now. Well, while you're finding that, so my favorite scene was the last one with Hattie and Idina, because I still believe in Hattie and Idina.
I stand for this.
I really like Idina just telling Hattie, like, keep it real with me. And Hattie talking about her father, and obviously that is a sensitive issue for her and something that brings some stress and anxiety. So it was beautiful to see Idina just actually be supportive of Hattie, especially, you know, given some of the circumstances, which, you know, we could jump into later.
Yes. So, okay, yeah, there are two other things I wanted to bring up. One, also in that scene with Hattie, Marie, and Nia talking about all of that, I love the fact that I love Hattie's truthfulness and Hattie's just in the moment, you know, calling out Marie's negativity. You know, Marie always thinks she know everything. Like, she always thinks she got the final answers. Yes. And I love to hear Hattie shut that down, just call things out as they are, but then also, you know, still be like, hey, we cool, but I'm not going to let you just say whatever and bring whatever energy into my space. So shout out that. Second favorite scene, honorable mention, goes to Vanessa and Nia.
Yes. Okay. So you agree with Jamaica Sawin in the chat? That was her moment.
Yes. Thank you. I really enjoyed that sister moment, that friendship, that love. That just felt really, really beautiful. You know, and I think about my sister and just like it felt like a very real moment where you're just, you know, talking to your sister and just really laying stuff out, playing. And I just thought that felt really, really, I don't know, made my soul feel good.
I loved it too. I loved how Vanessa was, you know, saying what was going on between her and her husband, and then Nia was right there to fill in the gaps. Like, is this what's happening? Like, you don't even have to say everything. Just give me a moment to see where you are and fill in the gaps. And then I also loved that Vanessa was braiding Nia's hair, and I just feel like that is like such a tender black girl moment that only a few people understand, you know, that every American doesn't understand the moment of you and your hair and the relationship your family has to your hair. And it actually took me to in Sunset Baby by Dominique Moruso, there's like the main character braids her hair a lot on stage, and just to see that done on a stage was so monumental to me. And I don't know, every time I see it done on the screen, I feel something.
I feel a way. Cue Mario's braid my hair.
Yes.
Cue it up. Yo, shout out. Javon McFerrin just joined this.
Hey,
Chuck.
From the show. Chuck is on here.
In this scene. That's what's up. You know, I hope you don't leave like how, I don't know, this situation with Marie and Chuck. Oh my gosh, like my feelings are hurt. So
we gotta get into
stay with us. All right.
And thank you, Mackenzie Sumner, for joining the chat, and also love the scene between Hattie and Idina at the end, and Hattie talking about her dad. Yes, it was precious.
Yeah. And Donnell Rollins honestly is like an icon. So shout out Donnell Rollins for just being present and playing this dad we haven't seen in 10 years.
Absolutely.
I believed it. I'm just talking shit. All right.
So, woman crush.
Whew. Okay, woman crush this episode. Woman crush this episode goes to Idina. Honestly, okay. I'm gonna have to give it to Idina. Yeah, because Idina was just being her real self the whole time. I felt so bad for her when Hattie was looking off on her phone and was like,
God.
And she's obviously
like,
trying to hide.
What's going on?
She just was so present,
Yes.
like there's something wrong with my love. And I felt her, when Hattie got up and walked away. I'm like, oh man, Idina knows something is up. Don't leave her hanging. And that's my woman crush.
Oh, do you think Hattie was wrong in that moment? Should she have told Idina yes, this girl on my phone telling me like, be my +1, don't play hard to get?
Hattie was definitely snaking around on that one. I mean, maybe this is bold, but I feel like they haven't been dating long enough in order to really be that critical about their relationship.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I do get it. Was it dishonest or was it an omission? Yes. She could have said
omission.
more, but I just feel like, what have they been dating? Like a couple of weeks? You know what I'm saying? And she's not like spending the night at her house. You know what I'm saying? She needs to handle it. Whatever happens, Hattie needs to handle the situation. But
I'll say this, I don't think Hattie has overstepped any bounds yet, because we don't have any evidence that Hattie has flirted back, but Hattie is definitely entertaining the situation.
Absolutely.
She hasn't shut anything down. But I do think it's messed up because I feel like Idina does keep it real. She keeps it real. She keeps the conversation open. She's like, what's going on? Tell me what's up. And Hattie is like willfully like, not going there. Not going there. That's going to stay in my phone for right now.
Yeah. No, she does not want those problems at this moment. Oh my gosh. What if Idina totally flipped the script though and was like, hey, I'm okay with a +1? What if no?
Look,
I mean, have we talked about the monogamy? Have we talked about like where they are with,
I don't know,
polyamory? And I mean, Idina doesn't give me poly vibes, but I mean, no. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't want to judge a book by its cover.
I feel like that's the relationships that Hattie has most recently been in. Like, who was she dating last season? Lorraine. When she was dating Lorraine last season, Lorraine called her with a baddie in the bed.
Facts.
And was just talking to Hattie like, whatever, I got somebody in the bed with me. So I feel like it depends on how invested Hattie is and what she thinks is possible. But you don't know what's up until you breach the conversation. And I feel like what I'm proud of about Chuck and Marie is that they've found a way to be honest with each other. And I hope that Hattie learns from that situation, but she probably won't, because Hattie and Marie don't tell each other anything about their deepest, darkest secrets first. Hattie shares even less than Marie, so there's so much potential for them to like learn and grow from each other as friends, but I think they're also afraid of each other's judgment, so it ain't gonna happen, which is sad.
Yeah, I feel like I went into bringing up the whole Chuck and Marie scene and wrapping up that relationship. But like, you know what? You're right. Don't you wish all breakups were like that? Like, you know what? This ain't working. You might be onto something. Like,
it doesn't always have to be turmoil.
Yeah, like I appreciate the fact that we hear a good song and dance the blues away.
Dance our last dance.
That was cool.
There's not typically cordial relationships. I also predict this maybe isn't totally the end of Chuck and Marie.
Ooh, yeah.
Only because Marie seems like she is like holding on a little bit to the idea of being with somebody. So I hope Nia can kind of help her stay on the path of self-discovery and get to know yourself. But she sounds like she not ready to be without a man, and that's messed up because I feel like, Marie, you don't want to be in this because you don't want to feed into this, like, I'm supposed to be with a particular kind of guy. But now that you're not with Chuck, you gotta find a way to hold your own, babe.
I just can't believe she thought Zach was gonna be something.
Ugh.
I can't believe she really thought Zach was about it.
I do think Zach was showing that he was into her. And somebody commented last week just about how, like, Zach really said that he put her name up for the job, that he listens to her ideas. I still think he was Team Ben a lot of the time. But, I do think Zach has put this air up of, like, maybe I want something more. But maybe I want something more is not a guarantee when you're thinking about, like, leaving your engagement for somebody. So,
no, it ain't.
Not the same.
It ain't. I'm trying to read what we got in the chats over here. Woman crush would be Vanessa Vanessa as a woman crush. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I feel that.
That was definitely my woman crush. It was between Nia and Vanessa because I love seeing Nia, like, not all done up, like hair half braided, just talking with her sister. I thought she looked gorgeous. Back on Team Nia.
Sound like a Drake song. No makeup on, chilling with no makeup on, got the sweats. Okay. That's how you like them. That's how you like them. Okay, Tay.
So, definitely Nia, but Vanessa is gorgeous. And seeing Vanessa not put on and not try to be Nia's savior was really nice to see her be vulnerable and admit to what's really going on for her. So.
That's real. What up? What's up in the chat over here? And we got Marie still doesn't know about Ida B.
I know.
Absolutely.
They're not really friends. Like, Hattie and Marie are not operating like real friends. Marie didn't tell Hattie about her and Chuck first, and Hattie still ain't said anything about this whole relationship she had.
Yeah. There's so much tension that we can just let this explode. Oh my gosh, what is going to happen in this final episode? I'm just... Oh my gosh.
I predict Alicia gonna come in here and put a shake it up.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's gonna shake it up. Daddy's coming back from nowhere. He's shaking it up. What? Chuck, Quintrell, Zach. Oh my gosh. Ben. It's just too much. What if Lorraine comes back? That's what I feel like.
Actually, my woman crush is Hattie's mom. Hattie's mom having such a fun, but still cautious attitude about Hattie's dad coming back, like her being in a place where she can joke about it and be like, he still owe me something from 1990 something. But also not put a whole damper on the situation. Like, just be cautious. Don't give him anything. Talk to him, see him, all of that, whatever. But don't give too much of yourself right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like she had a very loving, balanced, measured, I've gotten over whatever bullshit he put me through approach. And that was nice to see. Because I feel like they always be like, baby daddy come back in and now she gonna act crazy.
Right, it's all kind of beef. And for it to just be cool. Like, yes. Yeah, that was cool.
All right, so what should stay, what should go?
All right, so, I have not cared for Ben ever. But there's something about, Ben saying, I'm gonna stand up for myself and stick it to the man. I feel like, hey, respect, Ben. Go ahead and that can stay. I think the peace in Marie and Chuck being willing to take a step away from each other, that's healthy. Yes. That can stay.
Yes. Healthy, what do you call it? Conscious uncoupling?
Yes.
That can stay.
That can stay. This tension with Alicia and Hattie, I love that drama. That can stay. It It needs to go because it's going to ruin this relationship.
Yo, but shout out to Alicia's thirst text. She's spot on. Yeah. She know how to do it. She's quick with it.
She stay parched.
She's quick.
She is like, get her some Gatorade.
I ain't had nothing to drink in years. Like, I am ready for this action.
For real.
It's not even that bad. It's actually, pretty cute and subtle for the moment. But knowing that she's been introduced to Hattie's girlfriend, she out of line. She crazy with it.
Yo, yeah. What about you? What can stay? What can go?
Okay, I'm looking in the chat and I see Mackenzie Summers saying it kind of makes her think about Molly and Issa in their last season. And I think you're talking about like this thing with Marie and Hattie's friendship, which I feel, oh my gosh, I'm going through my own friendship issues. It's heartbreaking.
Friendship issues.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
friendship, real. Like when you don't know or understand the distance between what's happening between you and your friend, when you don't have a way to actually talk about it, when nobody will call it out, it is heartbreaking. And yeah, I want that to go. I want Hattie and Marie to build on their friendship. I'm really glad that Hattie has Idina now, but I think Hattie needs to confide in her friends about the fact that Alicia is texting her about what's going on with her dad, about what's going on with this manager. I think she needs to lean on the people who have known her and not put all that work on Idina, and not keep secrets. I think Hattie needs to confess to people. I also think, what else can stay? Nia and her sister. I think that relationship, I actually love it. I want to see more. Now I'm like, Vanessa can stay.
I love it, but no, Vanessa need to go home.
I mean, and then she can go home eventually.
Vanessa still need to get out her house. But
I like this relationship better than Vanessa coming in and saying, you need to get married and pregnant. Like, nobody needs that toxic shit.
Yes, getting to the real is important.
Needs that. Zach can go because we're done with him.
Yes, Zach can definitely leave all the situations.
I still don't want Nia to like Ben right now. Like, she can be proud of Ben and happy for him, but all them googly eyes for Ben, unwarranted.
It sounds like Ben's still gonna make whack movies though.
Yeah,
I'm not convinced
gonna be boring.
That we're really gonna like Ben's movies.
No, not interested in watching that at all. Unless it was fun. Like, if it was like I don't know, like a fun movie, like if Tiffany Haddish was starring in it and we had Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah, I'll watch that. I'll watch Black Woman Happy getting happier together.
Fair.
But they at least have some triumphs in their movies. So yeah, I don't believe in Ben. I want more of Hattie's mom. I think her mom is hilarious, and I want to see more of their relationship. Yeah, I love it. And more of these Carrie Mae Weems inspired backgrounds.
This came up, the line which I feel like can go for Ben when he says, white people make thin movies all the time. A part of me is like, Ben, I hear you, Ben. That, because white people do it. But I mean, it is like, we should be able to do it too. But I also feel like, no, that's not why you justify anything in life, like, ever. Like, no. I can't believe you actually use that as justification for why you should make whack-ass movies. Like,
yeah.
Now, but to some degree, I do feel like Ben is getting at that not everybody wants a deep-ass movie. Like, in fact, most people don't always want some story that's going, like, deep into the trenches of thought and all that stuff. But I think, I don't know, that line of using the justification of, well, white people do it.
Yeah, I don't like any white standard, white comparison.
Throw that one in the garbage can.
Yeah, white middle ground, white starting place, none of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah. Had to throw that in there.
And movies that don't make you think too hard do not have to be plotless.
True.
So, yeah, no, Ben, I think come better and give Nia the respect of a role that is worth her time.
She already told him, I want stories where I can grow.
Well, now
I want stories that,
so
yeah, she don't know. Just get this girl, get her a man. That's what she needs.
All right, no, this woman crush every day.
I'm just saying though, she has an agenda. She has an agenda. Is all I'm saying.
Nia needs to join Hattie's writing group, write herself a role, and do
spit. Spit.
All right, where does this fit in queer canon for you?
I feel like I want to highlight the relationships, the relationship between Hattie and Idina, and that space when you get into a romantic relationship with somebody, how you do kind of lose relationship with friends in a way. And when you were talking about the fact that Hattie is, she's more vulnerable with Idina, and I mean Idina demands it. Like in the last scene when she's like, "I realized something was up, but you need to keep it real with me. Like you need to tell me what's really going on." Yeah. Idina really demands that respect in a way that her friends are just kind of like not really thinking about that. So I think to see that extra level of relationship and respect and attention, I think that's just a beautiful thing to see in a relationship. Yeah. And I just think that's just a beautiful vibe.
Yes, definitely. You? I mean, I think that mimicked in Marie and Chuck's relationship too. Them finding a way to keep it real with each other. It seemed like since their conversation with the therapist, with the marriage counselor, that they really have found a way to be open and honest, more so than they were in the last episode where Marie came back and she wasn't ready to talk about it. I think just being real about where you are with somebody and that being okay, and it doesn't have to be devastation and we failed everyone and we didn't make it and we didn't achieve the relationship escalator. No, y'all aren't where you want to be. Or you are where you want to be, or this is a place where you feel like you can trust the person, you can open up, and just initiating those conversations. I think that's beautiful to see examples of that rather than like, if I don't want this relationship to continue, I gotta find a way to make it crash and burn. And I gotta make sure I come out on top. I was actually thinking about Harlem, which we are going to talk about after the new year. If you have not started watching it, if you want to see another masculine black woman, even though she's not the center, but she has a good storyline within Harlem. But her trying to like break up with somebody and be like the one who breaks up, trying to find your place on top so that can be like your lasting memory of that relationship and that person's lasting memory, and all of this BS that doesn't really get to the heart of why we don't continue something. I'm glad that Chuck and Marie aren't doing it, Idina and Hattie aren't doing it, and I hope Idina steps up to the plate the way or Hattie steps up to the way Idina has invited it. Although we don't get to see what Idina does when Hattie ain't around.
We don't. You are so right. You are so right. Oh my gosh, I would love to get in that. I feel like I have to ask you though, since we are on episode 9, final episode predictions. Ooh. I want to know what you think. I want to see the chat lit up. What you think is going to happen in the last episode of the season.
Yes, I want to know, especially some of the people at What Up Easy Breezy on here. What up More Better Blues. Oh man, predictions. I think Alicia is definitely going to come into play. I think this +1 event, I think Hattie's going to take her up on the +1, and she's either going to run into Ida B or Idina or both.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay. I feel like, that sounds like the perfect storm.
Yes.
What else do I think is gonna? I don't even know. I feel like we've wrapped up a lot with Marie and with Nia. I think there's so much mess that can happen for like.
Well, we haven't wrapped up Nia and Tristan though. Like we kind of see what's going on with Ben, but we don't know where she is with Tristan. And then I wonder if Marie is gonna run into Quintrell.
Yeah. I am thinking that they have to have a run-in. There has to be some sort of encounter, but oh man.
Jamaica Swin said she predicts that Idina and Hattie will break up.
I think Idina's gonna be off of Hattie's shit. She's gonna see that she wasn't being 100% honest with her and not interested in continuing. That I don't think it's gonna last. Sadly.
Oh.
Sadly.
Heartbreaking. I don't know. Idina might flip the script and be like, look, all you doing is sending some text messages. You can't bring what I bring. She might be ready to challenge Alicia. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see.
Maybe a little about it.
I want to know really what Drew is on. Because I already said, like, I don't know that I believe Drew's intentions right now in terms of being, her manager. And
no,
I want to see what happens with that. I want to. I feel like in that next episode we have to go to her dad's open mic.
Yeah.
Too, or not open mic, but whatever comedy show he's headlining.
Yeah.
I don't know. Crazy stuff.
We're gonna see that. Mackenzie is like, no, not ready for that.
I know. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that.
No.
I
don't think that Hattie and Idina are going to break. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I do think it is gonna be the convergence of all Hattie's women in one place.
Absolutely. I think Maria's gonna find out about Hattie and Ida B.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope Marie is a negative Nancy about that.
You hope?
I hope not.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think that'll be good for their friendship.
Okay. I was like, you hope?
If Marie judges that. Because I feel like that's why Hattie doesn't want to tell her.
Yeah. See, yeah. Oh my gosh. Woo! Well, we know episode 10 is going to be a doozy, and we can't wait to get into it next week.
Cannot wait.
Make sure, that you tap in with us. Before we wrap this up, we're going to get into
our
subscribers
this week. So our new subscribers are, because my phone is going to be
drum roll.
It's making me go through all the security, security in the world.
Oh yeah, they got to try us.
So shout out to Alicia Traveler. Alicia Traveler. Shakina Dixon.
Woo!
Let's see. The Music Guy.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom. And Jordan Man.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for tapping in with the group and joining the tribe and watching 20s and all that good stuff and watching this queer content with us.
And as you see, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, so make sure you purchase some merch. I especially appreciate this as somebody who people don't immediately clock as queer. I put this on to let them know.
I'm having woman crushes every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day, not just Wednesday, every fucking day. And also, we had an amazing conversation with the word queer and Lena Waithe.
Yes. If you haven't seen
and Amber Abundance.
The preview where we did the Zoom call fan roundtable, we had a really, really awesome conversation with Dominique and Ariel from the word queer and Lena Waithe and Amber Abundance. So that was just such a really, really amazing experience.
It was.
So cool to do that.
It fed us, so make sure you check it out. You can see it on our Instagram page. So check out womancrush.everyday. Make sure the X instead of the A in Woman Crush on Instagram. You can also see it on Lena Waithe's page. Share it out. Watch the season finale. Come back, check us out next week to talk about it.
Yes. Tune in live, while we talk about this. It's gonna be the one.
Yes.
For sure.
And then also check out, because we're gonna hit you with some of the things that we're gonna come with in the new year. So everything that you might want to binge watch over the Christmas holiday. If you got a few days off, you got a couple long weekends, you got 2 weeks off, we're going to let you know what you should watch so that you can come back and talk about it with us.
Yes. All that Black queer content. Let's go.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Well, until next time, we're going to piece it up.
Peace.